Hey, real quick, getting ready for bed, but I wanted to go over one of the creatures that we use a lot, the Prolemuris. Okay, so it kind of means like G of Genesis 3:15. It even has the G there for Genesis, and then it's a Lee Mur is okay, like the it represents that it has the enmity of it and the serpent. So that might be the family makeup or something. It has like a chain on the leg. It can even represent like the Disturbia film or, like the pit or something, or like Django, where he's freed from the bonds in the beginning and it's like blisters on the feet. It can represent that as well. And, it doesn't go for the healing, it doesn't go for the myrrh, which is like the high, or the so it can either mean party, like uh drugs or something like the herb, and then um or it can mean healing like Levi, so but do it doesn't do that. It's Lee of that, so it doesn't do it. So um, there's that, and then there's pro Lee Mu or is okay. So it is as that symbolism I showed with the teeth being set on edge, or um how teeth can look like starving from a different country or something, but it means that that the food is not there's you're not yielding the strength of the food, of the um for the bone and uh, power of the milk and everything. Okay, it comes from the food, not just milk, but milk is the representative of that, of the nutrition for certain things, the proper vitamins. Okay, so but it's a pro at the same time, so it's that whole sports connection with how it can be like a Cain or even an Esau, that it's operating in a different manner. So or even the Daniel 7 lion, which we've gone over. A lot of those are the get clones and stuff from Area 51, um so that's the Prolemuris, and I actually started to use that creature whenever I had broken my foot in my back, and I watched Avatar on uh, I think it was FX. It was on, and I saw the Prolemuris, and I instantly thought that that would be a great creature to use for the visions, and I felt led to use it, and it's a very cool looking thing, and I just thought, that this would fit in perfectly. And a lot of the ones that I use, I don't know what they look like. These animals, these insects and stuff. I don't know what they look like exactly, but I just go off the name and feeling led by the spirit. And sometimes I find out later, with a lot of this stuff, I'm kind of doing things automatically and then finding out later what it means. Like, I'll sit there and try to decipher something, and then I think like, well, I did that flawlessly in the moment, and I'm sitting here trying to figure out what I did. like, 2 hours later, or 2 days later, or 2 months later, or ten years later. And I'm just like, what, how did I do that whenever I didn't even know what it was? That goes on a lot, and that's been going on a lot recently. Huh? Um, just things like that. But so uh, yeah, that's the Oh, and then who played Levi? Okay, um, who played Aaron? It was Jeff Goldblum. So I don't know. I don't know. You know, I've said what I need to say. I feel like, and I think the point has gotten across. That I was. I don't think I need to say anything. I think I've got it. So, and with the stuff that I've been watching or whatever, or just for those few times or whatever, with the Don Cheadle information, type thing going on, I thought that was reality. I thought that years ago that was reality. Um, so it just kind of puts you in that mindset of like, um, you know, that something isn't right, and that you can't trust anybody, and that there isn't true love, and that you got to do all these things. It's like a test, and then you're with someone who doesn't know it's a test, or that is hiding things, and saying like little things like it's steps and tests, um, that she wants you to pass. So you're feeling that heat, like you're not holding up to the true test of, like, having it all together, and that you have to get on a knee for her, and have the ring, and conquer all that Batman stuff. So it creates a type of mindset that's not healthy. you know so then you get on social media and see, oh, she might be messing around or something. Then you go to one of her friends' places and overhear her talking, and then just decide to leave, like, totally defeated. Like it's just whatever. And then you don't get on social media anymore, ever. So there's that whole thing. And I think that with some text or something that I did, like, um hopefully some people are getting helped out, that rely on that symbolism just to have a happy place. I don't know how it is good. I like I don't really understand it. Like, I yes, it is. Um, well, for those brothers, the brothers of the Bible that have a different body and mindset makeup, you know, um, that would be the that would be the narrow path for them. I understand that. I just think it's not something that I want to really dive into because it'll just um make me crazy, and I already am kind of crazy. So um but keep faith. um I've loved and been loved, and I try to do what's right. And I'm not saying anything against anyone. I would never hurt anyone. um I used to say I love everybody, and I you know I I do want to have mercy on everybody, like, I because I leave that to Jesus. Like, I I just it's a mindset where you just say, like, okay, God, like, I'm going to let you be the judge of all this, because I don't want to be the judge. Like, I don't, like it says in Micah about my eyes shall behold her, or whatever. And we kind of broke that down with that Pirates of the Caribbean stuff, or Pirates of the Mediterranean. But the way I feel about it is like, no, I don't want to even behold her. Like, I just want to go to heaven, man. Like, I don't want to see her on the way up and be like, haha, you got to go through the tribulation. And I'm saying that verse because that kind of represents how I feel like, but I'm saying that for everything, for everybody. Like, I don't want to see them on the way up and be like, haha, like, I'm leaving and you're not. Like, I don't want to do that. I don't even want to go to the wedding feast and have to judge. Like, like it says in Malachi, I don't want to do that. I just want to go to heaven. Like, I don't like I talk about the wedding feast in one of my recent videos, because, like, that's like, I'm saying that really for the people that have strayed from Grox and stuff, because he's, been on different, or stuck on certain things and on different subjects that aren't his old nostalgia. But, like, I'm not really saying that for myself, though. Like, I've said from the start of this channel, and from the start of Roars of Troy, and from the start of Mountain Dew Lemon, like, I'm like Frodo in Lord of the Rings, like, at the end, you know? Like, I'm ready to go to that other world, like, with the elves or whatever. Like, so, um but here's the thing, and I'll end with this. But I do like what Sam gets at the end of the Lord of the Rings. I like how he's able to have the laughter, and have the beer, and have the girl. Like, I like that too. You know, like, like, if I'm invited to the wedding feast, then I'll go. But right now, I don't even feel like I'm invited. Like, the best I can get is just, may like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just, like, I just like to um have a happy medium of those. And if we can get to the rapture, I'd like to do that. Like, I'm not trying to, like, stay down here for this, you know, like, tribulation, or build up to the tribulation. Like, I'm trying to go with Jesus, like. So anyway, have a good night, and Thank you.